ke Grts jang pruning na klianol men keta namu jola dundu kacha namu futo me alonko e ba dundula banko kanjam men keta January karo 2013 nyimun namu la di me alonko atabe sela namu men noto ka fole sales tax ko value added tax be sela wala no dunga temu namu la di me alon ya la marchandise lel kan ani service la ni bakaso men ka dunna ni banko kan ka men imports men ya lon ko wala nyanta ni namu kanin na mol bul men ke fan nafa o marchandise la no service ni namu dun ni mol hakilo baka na programme men tambita na fo ne a nyimbe sunding duwala because namu dunna banko kan pour ka sembo di GRA la men kera Mashakunda la office bunda de men kan namol kan janni be sembo dile la pour ka namo nyin kan molbu loi le nyant tar la wo koma o loi du na député bungoto député ol men be je wolel sonta o loi la ni jun karo men tambira de ngatili mo ni worowlo ni mo hakilo baka a loi ni sonta la na député bungoto pour ni loi ni namo ay tama ni banko kan ni sanna la men kanata men keta January 2013 ni namo dunga tela sartol mumen do wala mu business ol men ya no be banko kanjang dung e meda bonni ni namo la kokono dung e mariñol be business la fo mo kilim business ol lem fo company len bam fo partnership lelom ni atela sankarta ni flo wafiro tata kanyan dalas million kilim luwa e foko a forcer la le be tol kan pour kana register pour ka ni namo kan mod bul men be la fengol san amanda woro fana loi ko to pour ka chance di mol fana na men ya lo la business o sembo mamfuta in dalas million kilo bari nin kuma la business o kono san kono ka men soto je wafiro la karola kata fo dalas wuli kemelu fo kata o santo la loi e siloele wol fana e amanke forcer du bari ni lafite fanga la fo kam isol fana sna no le register pour mun kama ke famuna fang karang kan nafa soto membe ni vat kono me alon ko businessman be nafa men soto membo ko input tax credit wala mu ni be la bakasol sanna dem businessman e kan vat menjo e nyanta murundi le kane o nafa be jele isi fan nafa no la le men alon ko mu na reform mechanism system wala dina ngani bundayele pour julol men fan na sambo mam futa dalasi million kilinde kame wa san kono bare wili chemelu so do bor wolu janni be register la loi men fumbela do kudla la kaitol jibela go ni namo atela tamando ni kaitol lel tata nyola wala moyta nyanta ila record sol kipla nyame ba be jibela fo abeta tala bayta sinyi namo kaninol janning be sonna sekwem na alphabet toya ko do men kera commissioner general jannabe sonna pour ka certificate o ditala pour ga ni namo kan molbo lafta julol ye mellon ni namo do wala mo ndigo ni manke namo to me alon itollel ba jola ni namo molle ba yin jola men yalo wala le ke to la fengol sang e bulu so amanya na kala cost la business o kan adu ye fen to le fen jo ni namo do fo ye la bakasol oda yenna ye ni namo jo duanyo la bundato ni wela bakaso fintin la duanyo la official do waram fo yeji namo jole na atrete mari be la bakaso sanna ka senka wa nin kumu luwato be o be murundi le kan so nin kuma tete tarle la koskono dunna korosrodo waranna kiskisrodo ma jelo ko amanya na fengolu dalu kafula nyim banko kan nin kumu dalil te julol bul men satine saytan ni mo la ko ni namo le atinna nga fengol dal kafo nyim banko ka pour ka mo shuti andi mo yine mu ni namo la tamandi nyaade pour mo sa akalam daw nyam.
Good. Thank you very much, Mr. Cham. Now coming back to Mrs. Matinjai Sengor, from the perspective of the buyer and the seller, you know, going down the line, would this mean an increase in prices of certain basic products that we have in the market?
It should not, as Cham was just saying, because, you know, right now we have the sales tax, which is, the rate is 15%. Now with the VAT also, it is the same 15%. And then, you know, with the VAT, there is a refund mechanism. But with the sales tax, there is nothing like refund. So if you import anything into the country, you still, if it is not exempted, you are supposed to pay import sales tax. Now with the VAT also, if you import anything into the country, you will pay VAT at import level. But that VAT that you have paid out is not a cost on your business, because it can be, and it will be an input tax credit, which means you can be credited for it at the end of the month, and you will be entitled for a refund mechanism if you persistently are in a refund position. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mati.
So the prices of goods and services are not supposed to increase as a result of the VAT.
Okay.
Yeah. So because whatever they paid as expenses on their businesses can be claimed back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Meaning this is even an advantage in some aspects.
Yeah.
Now, viewers are reminded that phone lines will now open, and you can ask questions directly on or centered on the value-added tax. Now, today we have very interesting papers here, which is the value-added tax registration application form here. Now, this is the VAT application form that viewers can have a look at, and you can go and collect your business registration form for the VAT at GRA. This is the registration form. Now, Mati, the form looks very interesting, and it looks also we have a registration guide also for people who are going into this VAT to better inform them about the VAT. Could you please tell us what exactly is in the form and in the guide?
Okay, the form is just a very simple document, and it is supposed to be filled by those who have made the threshold of $1 million, or they have the $500,000. So it's a very simple form, and it's just the information required is very simple. Your name, your trading name, your TIN, that is the taxpayer identification number, your business address, telephone number, your email. These are the details, and other details are the nature of business, dates you started your business, and your turnover, the taxable turnover, and also the category, whether it is a company, a partnership, or an individual. So that is all that is required in the form. And then,
is there a particular fee attached to the form?
There is
also?
no fee. It's cost free.
It's free of charge.
You just walk into the Carnifing Revenue Office. You have where the VAT project office is located. You will be given this form, and also help with some explanation that anything on the VAT that is not very clear to you, the VAT team are always at that office, so they can help you to understand more about this VAT. And then you'll be given this form together with the registration guide. The registration guide is just some basic information about the VAT, like what is the VAT, why we are introducing VAT in the Gambia, who is supposed to register for this VAT, and also how the VAT works for businesses and for consumers, and also the registration process. What do you need to do to register for this VAT? And also the exemptions, like what is exempted from this VAT. That's all that is in this thing, in the registration. So in short, if you grab this copy, you can have a wider knowledge of the VAT.
Good. Now, the accessibility of these forms to people is of great concern, and it seems as if the only available location where you can pick this form is the Carnifing office. Are there plans in the future that you can decentralize this and have it in other regions too?
Yeah, because it is a project, and we want people to understand this thing, the VAT, because it is very complex, so that we don't want to randomly display these forms to all our offices. That is why it is located at the project office so that when you come, you'll be sensitized properly, and then your compliance requirement, your obligation as a registrant is all explained to you, so that